Welcome, college football fans. Get your chips, secure yourself a beverage, put your feet up, and enjoy what should be a legendary contest in tonight's bowl game. Tonight's game, an epic Gamebreaker matchup between the Eastern Michigan Eagles and the Virginia Cavaliers. Hello, everybody. Keith Jackson with Tim Brandt here for Gamebreaker 2003.
Looking at these two schools, Virginia is known for their tough defense. Look at the pass coverage they have. The Eagles have their work cut out for them today. With this uneven matchup, their offense and defense will have to execute with precision to come out on top in this one.
Playing in a dome, players have no excuses except for noise. In the dome, there's always noise. Well, Tim, looks like they're ready on the field.
Number 38 kicks it. Number 1 will bring it out from the 9-yard line. He's brought down by number 39. First down, the Eagles from the 28-yard line. The handoff. He bursts the middle. 16 yards on the play.
Close to a ton of beef made that play possible. Great job by the big guys up front.
First down at the 45-yard line. Stemming, moving, 4-man front. They decide to run it. Up the middle. Blasted by number 39.
The defense had its hackles up, got some penetration, held him to a couple.
2nd and 7. Eastern Michigan to take it to the air. He got it! The wide receiver brought down for the first.
I don't care how good your defense is. When the quarterback has that kind of ability, he can provide anxiety for you.
He's got everything you need to be a great quarterback.
I think the greatest asset a quarterback can have is decision-making.
That's the carry. 4 yards on the pickup.
It looks like they're content to chip away at the defense, a few yards here and a few yards there, until they can find themselves in the promised land, and that's what football's all about, isn't it? Acquiring real estate.
Number 13 on the run. Loss of 1 on the play.
The defense is bent, but they have been tough enough to keep them out of the end zone.
So it's 3rd down from the 10-yard line. The quarterback under the center. He's going to throw on 3rd down. Number 82 in the clear, touchdown.
Well, the defense covered him as best they could, all over it. Somehow, he made the touchdown catch.
Number 27 sets up for the point after. So he splits the sticks. It's good.
Eastern Michigan, 7, Virginia, nothing.
Number 27 kicks off. Number 11 will return the kickoff at the 19-yard line. Brought down by number 54. First down from the 31-yard line. Number 7 looking downfield. The Cavaliers just outside the 30. They keep it on the ground. Loss of 1 on the play.
You know, Tim, when the big uglies don't do their job, the back hasn't got a chance. He becomes a turkey real quick.
Pro set. Number 7 back to throw. Incomplete, looking over the middle.
When your coverage is that tight, looking away from your intended receiver is a good way to look the defense off your man.
Number 6 ready to punt. Places it inside the 20. The ball is down. First down, Eastern Michigan from the 3-yard line. On the handoff, charging up the middle. Gain of 14.
That hole looked like a Main Street thoroughfare and just as inviting. Great blocking in the trenches.
First down at the 17-yard line. Number 13 gets the carry. Gain of 5.
The defensive line looked like they were on roller skates that time. They're going to bow their neck a little bit more.
Second down from the 23-yard line. Virginia in a 4-man front. The halfback takes it on the handoff. Gain of 9.
They gave him a small crease. He turned it into a gaping hole. Barreled through it for a big gain.
First down, Eastern Michigan at the 32-yard line. Number 8 going to the air. Throws it in to the 30. Gain of 36.
That's a good call for the coaching staff upstairs. They saw the hole in the defensive secondary on the previous plays and waited for the opportunity and then cashed the check.
First down, they are lined up in the eye. Number 13 on the carry. Starts the middle. The halfback explodes for a big gain.
If you reach and grasp at this guy, he'll make you pay for it. Cannot bring him down wishing it.
The game has not changed over the years. Even when I was at Maryland, it's just blocking and tackling and grabbing cloth.
Well, that's the foundation of the game. Blocking and tackling.
They'll run it. Heading up the middle. Gain of 3.
He went down where the heavy hitters hang their hats and was able to grab a couple, but that's all.
Second down, the Eagles at the 15-yard line. Handoff to number 13. Picks up 11 yards on the play.
Eastern Michigan has been pounding down the defense's middle with regularity, dominating the time of possession and, in fact, just wearing them out.
It's first and goal. The halfback on the handoff. Gain of 1.
At the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan 7, Virginia nothing.
Eastern Michigan had their way through the air the last quarter. We'll see if they can keep that up. The Eagles from the 1-yard line. Number 6 points.
The soldiers of the trenches rooted out the enemy line and advanced for the big payoff. Touchdown.
There you have it. The patience in the running game paid off.
Always got to be patient as a running back to wait for the block to develop.
Number 27 on the attempt for the extra point. He hits it.
Eastern Michigan 14, Virginia nothing.
Number 27 with the kick. Number 11 starts out from the 14-yard line. Tackled by number 11. We're in the second quarter, under 5 minutes remaining. First down at the 30-yard line. Takes the handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
That's kind of like breaking your shoelace on the way to the prom.
Second down and 10. They decide to run it. He's wrestled down.
Oh, the defense treated that runner like a cricket player at a baseball game. No respect.
Virginia just inside the 30. Number 7 drops back. Intended for the wide receiver. Incomplete.
This Warrior will cover your best receiver and then come up and butt heads with your biggest fullback. I mean, he's a dandy.
Yeah, Keith, he frustrates receivers all over the country.
Hell, he's in their shirt all the time.
Inside the 20. Nice punt. He'll return it from the 21-yard line. Number 89 hauls him down. Number 8 looks over the defense. First down. The quarterback back to throw. Number 1, the intended target, incomplete.
The quarterback wanted to take his time. Defense had some other ideas about it. They got in his face and forced the incompletion.
Second down, Eastern Michigan just inside the 30. Here's the carry. Charging up the middle. And he's tackled for the first down.
The hole was wide enough to run the marching band through it. Great block.
Those are your guys, Keith, the Hogs. You love those guys.
They decide the ball game. Big people do that.
First down, defense in a 4-man front. The handoff, bursting up the middle. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
The Big Uglies look a little winded after that long scamper, but they're happy because they made it happen.
Boy, nothing like great offensive execution.
Yeah, that's true. But there's nothing that helps an offense more than bad execution by the defenders.
They keep it on the ground. Picks up a couple.
Eastern Michigan has had so many plays, the offense is getting tired.
Second down from the 47-yard line. On the handoff, heading up the middle. What a day he's having, over 100 yards.
Partner, I know you were a defensive man in your day, but even you could have made it through that hole.
Keith, the offense had its way.
Beautifully executed.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 37-yard line. The quarterback back to pass. Finds the wideout. Look out, he can score. Keith, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
If you give this youngster time, he'll tear you apart. No question about it.
Eastern Michigan from the 2-yard line. Number 13, touchdown.
Old-fashioned football right there. Big fellas smoking and swinging, running back, turning the wheels until he got into the end zone for 6.
The running back coach loves the way this kid finds the end zone, and why not?
Well, he's got a nose for it.
Number 27 will attempt the PAT. He tacks on the extra point.
Eastern Michigan, 21, Virginia, nothing.
Number 27 kicks it deep. Here he comes. He is knocked flat. First down, the Cavaliers just outside the 20. Virginia passing on this play. The linebacker tips it away, incomplete.
He's fast enough to play wide receiver, but after the coaches saw the way he could cover, they put him over on the defensive side of the ball.
Back to pass. Oh, the defensive back all over him, incomplete. The Cavaliers just outside the 20. They're going to the air. The wide receiver underneath, incomplete.
That's what you get for putting yourself in a hole on 3rd down. Everybody knows where now you've got to try to go.
He turned that one over and sent it flying. And he brings it out from the 27-yard line. Number 89 makes the tackle. First down, just outside the 30. Number 13 takes it on the handoff. Gain of 5.
When they're bringing a house and all you see is a crack, you pick up the blitz and you got plenty of room to roam around, and they got big yards on that play.
halfback gets the carry. He bursts the middle. Gain of 7.
If the offensive line can get that kind of push, 4 quarters is going to seem like a month for the defense.
First down, the Eagles from the 45-yard line. The quarterback looks downfield. Number 81 loses the handle, incomplete.
Eastern Michigan had their offense working well, Tim. They just keep on doing what they're doing and make the defense stop them.
Number 8 going to the air. Number 1 with the catch. Brought down by number 44.
Speed, speed, and more speed. Qualities every coach loves to have in a wideout.
First down at the 21-yard line. Number 13 on the carry. 20 carries in this one, earning his keep, I'll tell you that.
The defense had more holes in it than a chain of Swiss cheese dairies. Very poor effort.
Keith, it's all about fundamentals.
Everything in life is about fundamentals. That's why the game of football is so fascinating. The human factor comes to play.
They'll run it. Gain of 2.
Tim, it ain't nothing to write home to daddy about, but a small gain is better than no gain.
Second down at the 7-yard line. Man coverage here. Number 8 drops to throw. Number 8. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
He almost got his head taken off, but he managed to move upfield for some good yardage. You know, life as a darting quarterback is not a good insurance investment.
Number 27 will try to tack on the point after. He splits the uprights.
Eastern Michigan, 28, Virginia, nothing.
Number 27 kicks it. So he starts from the 7-yard line. He could score midfield. 40, 30. No one to catch him now. Touchdown, Virginia.
Wow, just like that quickly. 6 points.
Number 38 on for the extra point. It's up. It's good.
That'll do it for the first half of play. Eastern Michigan leads by 21. Virginia couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper sack in that first half. Well, let's see how much fight's left in them for the second half. Eastern Michigan on the ground, on the clock. They have control of the ball game.
So they'll bring the kickoff out from the 15-yard line. Stopped at the 33-yard line. The Cavaliers at the 33-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Gain of 7.
They see a weakness in the defense. They're going to go after it.
Second and 2. Number 7 drops back to pass. The pass is complete to the running back. Gain of 17.
If the quarterback continues to make plays like that, the DBs are really going to think about changing sport.
If you don't pressure this guy, he's going to get it done.
He's got the best people right now in front of him. The defense can't penetrate.
Handoff to number 21. Talk about getting to the football. That's his 5th tackle.
They wanted to shove it down their throat, but the defense wouldn't bite. Stuffed him for a loss.
Second down, Virginia trailing by 21. The quarterback will pass. It's complete to number 89. Taken down by number 9.
The defense accounted for everybody except that big old tight end, and he made him pay the price.
Virginia at the 39-yard line. Number 7 back to pass. The pass is complete near the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Here's the value of film studies. They saw the weakness, took advantage of it.
First down. Number 7 all set now. Number 7 drops the pass, and he brings it in near the 20-yard line. Gain of 8.
It's not going to make the highlight reel very often, but the short pass does what it must. It moves the football.
The defense is allowing all that underneath stuff.
You got to get in his face, turn him upside down, knock some of those receivers off the line of scrimmage.
Second down, Virginia from the 21-yard line. Number 21, handoff. Not much there.
If you hold them to 3 points, the defense wins this scrimmage. The offense goes away frustrated.
Barking the signals, third down. Virginia to take it to the air. What a great catch by the wide receiver. Number 29 brings him down.
The receiver juked inside, turned around, turned outside, and found himself open. The quarterback saw him, thank goodness.
First down from the 7-yard line. The halfback takes the handoff. He manages a couple.
He burrowed up the middle, holding the football like it was his baby sister. Only got a little bit.
Not much on the ground.
Well, let's put the ball up, see what happens.
Number 7 looking downfield.
It is easy to say they ought to concentrate on the running game because the passing game is not working, but I don't know if they can run the ball either.
Third down, Virginia at the 6-yard line. Number 7 going to the air. He brings it in for the score.
Concentration. Nothing like it when you're fighting for a touchdown.
Number 38 sets up for the extra point. And it's good.
Eastern Michigan leads by 14 points.
Number 38 kicks off. He starts out from the 12-yard line. Wrestled down by number 11. Man-to-man coverage by the defense. He takes the handoff, charging up the middle. Gain of 5.
Well, Timmy, that's an example of ain't no reason to close the barn door. The horse is gone.
You cannot teach speed. This kid's got it.
He certainly does, and he knows how to use it.
Here's the carry, heading up the middle. Number 13 rushes for a huge gain.
The cattle stampeded across the prairie, and the cowboy just had to follow the dust.
First down, the Eagles from the 48-yard line. The quarterback drops back. The linebacker breaks through the line. Sack.
Well, the big fellas just hunker down and beat on you, and you're not going to out-muscle them. Of that, I am sure.
Partner, the quarterback will field that one tomorrow.
He's going to feel it the rest of the ball game, too, because he's going to be looking for the next one.
The handoff. Bursting up the middle. Number 13 went through like a hot knife through butter.
Eastern Michigan has dominated so far in the number of plays they've run, and they could put the game away if they could get across that last line.
They decide to run it, charging up the middle. Number 13 brought down after a nice game.
There's nothing fancy here. They're coming right at you. You got to stick in there, and you're going to feel it.
Defensive front is just licking its wound after that play.
Well, the running game's going. And running game's not the blade, you know. It's, it hurts.
They keep it on the ground, taken down by number 39.
The crowd on their feet for the start of the final quarter. Eastern Michigan, 28. Virginia, 14.
Eastern Michigan had their running game clicking there. We'll see if they can keep it going this quarter. Number 13 on the run. Second down at the 20-yard line. On the handoff. He picks up 1 yard.
You can hear the music from Hallelujah Land, but this defense so far has not allowed any dancing.
Third down, the Eagles at the 19-yard line. The halfback takes it on the handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
And that back had a half a flat tire and a missing motor on that one.
Fourth down, just inside the 20. Number 8, back to throw. The wide receiver brings it in, touchdown.
The receiver would not be denied. That is a terrific catch in traffic.
Number 27 on the point after touchdown. Right through the middle.
Eastern Michigan, 35, Virginia, 14.
Number 27 kicks it long. Number 11 will bring it out. 13-yard line. Number 30 makes the play. They line up with split backs. Number 21 gets the carry. They're moving him back.
After a hit like that, a running back probably begins to wish he'd have tried for another position, maybe even another sport.
Number 7 back to throw. The linebacker tips it away nicely.
This player takes chances in that defensive backfield, but they often pay off in spades because that was a very good one.
Here's the guy that's backpedaling when he gets off the bus.
Yeah, he's one of the few people, I guess, who can go backwards fast as he can forward.
Number 7 back to pass. Brought in. Number 11. Gain of 31.
And that's what you call stretching a defense vertically. And the receiver in this instance stretched him almost to the breaking point.
They'll run the toss. 7 yards on the play.
Located by the door. These horses are fixing to stampede.
Couple of good moves. He said, "We're even, I'm leaving," and he was gone.
The safety didn't support, and there was the hole.
They'll run it. Heading up the middle. No chance on that one.
Those big fellas stood toe-to-toe, took all the room, and the youngster had nowhere to run.
Back to pass, and the wide receiver snares it. Gain of 7.
A timely completion if there was ever one, because that put some air back in their balloon.
Virginia from the 27-yard line. Number 7 with the play-action play. Number 89 catches it, touchdown.
The coverage was there. He just fought through it for the touchdown.
Number 38 sets up for the point after. The kick is good.
Eastern Michigan, 35, Virginia, 21.
The Eagles set deep for the return. From the 10-yard line. Number 29 on the stop. First down. They're going with the nickel package. Number 13 on the carry. Oh, what a game. Better than 200 yards rushing now.
When a team tackles like that, the defensive coordinator starts looking over his shoulder, wondering if he's going to be working here next year.
You've got to be able to run, block, and tackle on this level.
Always have. That's why they created the game.
Handoff to number 13. Number 13 tackled for a nice pickup.
After games like this, every halfback ought to have to hold the door for the big ugly.
The defensive tackles and ends have got to do better than that.
Well, let the big fellas have at it.
The Eagles at the 46-yard line. Number 13 takes the handoff. First up the middle. Gain of 16.
That's a great job up front. The back followed their lead. Away he went, off to the races.
The 5 big guys working in unison.
That's what it takes to run the football. These guys are doing a heck of a job.
Number 13 in the handoff. Charging up the middle. Gain of 5.
It looks like they're content to chip away at the defense, a few yards here and a few yards there, until they can find themselves in the promised land. And that's what football's all about, isn't it? Acquiring real estate.
Eastern Michigan just outside the 30. He takes the handoff. Up the middle. Gain of 9.
They've had no answer for them today. Getting to be a one-sided affair in the number of offensive plays and ball control.
First down. The handoff. 4 yards on the pickup.
The center did his job. Stuck his nose in the man's chest, blew him off the line of scrimmage. Nice game.
The Eagles from the 18-yard line. Here's the carry. He's making his presence felt. That's his 5th tackle today.
Try to keep him out of that end zone, but in order to do it, you got to gamble.
Third down from the 13-yard line. They decide to run it. Leveled by number 25.
Eastern Michigan had their offense on the field a long time. The defense is getting worn down.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 8-yard line. Number 13 on the in for the TD.
Talent plus execution almost always equals 6 points.
Number 27 on the attempt for the extra point. So he splits the sticks. It's good.
Eastern Michigan, 42. Virginia, 21.
Number 11 starts out from the 12-yard line. Down at the 31-yard line. First down, Virginia trailing by 21. They're going to the air. He makes the catch. Gain of 12.
Hail the conquering heroes in this wonderful bowl game.